Mahalo. In my day, instead of watching AI brain rot, we watched YouTube crap. I am a little offended by this, but just because it implies that the YouTube crap is passé. Oh, I guess this is like the future, so this is gonna be me, this grandpa. That's for sure accurate. Like, it's not passé yet, but it will be. Actually, you know, I have kind of a theory, it's probably not right, but I feel like in the future, as AI becomes more and more prominent, it might actually, like, overtake YouTube to some extent, although they actually have gone on a massive, like, banning spree for AI stuff on YouTube. So, I don't know, maybe not. But what I'm saying is this will actually open up the door to, like, a new platform, potentially, if it's not YouTube itself, where it's all, like, only verified human, like, content from, like, I don't know how they would do that exactly, but, like, it's just content from real humans. I just think content from real humans and people actually talking is going to be, like, highly sought out in the future. Because who the fuck wants to just watch a bunch of fake bullshit? People are like, oh, AI will be able to make anything. And it's like, yeah, I don't want to watch any of it. It's just not interesting to me. It's not even because I'm, like, against it for, like, you know, whatever political reasons or environmental reasons or whatever. It's just because it's, like, stupid. Even a cartoon, like, why would I want to watch a cartoon made by AI? That's not interesting. Like, if you watch an anime or something, part of the charm is that you know it was drawn. That's part of what you're, like, a fan of. You know, it's fun to be a fan of things. You can't be a fan of, like, AI, like an AI cartoon or some shit. It just doesn't work. Types of headaches: migraine, high blood pressure. Is this real? I didn't know that. Stress, okay. Little headband, like a tennis headband there. Some DJ has once again butchered a popular song from the 80s, 90s. Oh. That's the worst. Temu and Shein are costing German retailers billions and endangering them tens of thousands of jobs. How companies treat customers. What? All right, so this is like the Temu guy, I guess, over here. He says, hey, do you want to order cheap Chinese knockoffs directly online? And it's like, WTF? No, go away. And then this guy says, and what if I resell these Chinese knockoffs in a shop with a 60% markup? Yo! That's basically Amazon at this point, by the way. Germans, if you ask if there's anything vegan at the barbecue. Who the fuck would ask that? Like, bro, that's almost an offensive question at a barbecue. Just go eat the corn. Don't ask. Just don't ask. Me, hoping for good weather on my birthday. All my kindergarten friends for some reason. Today, it's supposed to rain, storm, or snow. Me. I guess this is like a song. Ich sonst sehr vermisst. 5,000 U.S. soldiers are withdrawing. Okay, that was always allowed. Yeah, I mean, I feel like the joke here is it's like, okay, you're kind of hurting yourself more than us, which has been my position. I come at it from, like, genuine confusion. Like, don't we want military? If we didn't want our military stationed all around the world, then why do we do it? I thought we wanted that, especially, like, Trump and stuff. Like, I get that could weaken Europe, and so that could also be bad for Germany or Europe. But, like, it's also bad for us. So, me at 12 in my crying classroom begged the teacher not to be seated next to me. The classroom was begging not to sit next to you? Why, dude? Did you smell? I'm confused. Do kids just do that randomly? In 7th grade, the classmate next to me kept poking me in the thigh with a compass. I got reprimanded from the teacher before he was moved to another seat. Wow, that's exactly like what happened to me in 7th grade. Except it was with a ruler, some dickhead next to me, and then I, like, got angry, and the teacher got mad at both of us. Classic. Anyway, at the later class reunion, it turns out that he married my hopeless crush. What the fuck kind of story is that? That's the end of the story? He just won? That story sucks. Finally here I can die in peace, says the, the beached whale. Don't worry, we'll save you. And then it drops him off in the ocean. You damn morons! Oh shit, so you guys actually did, like, do the rescue? I thought you were just gonna blow him up. I guess I'll react to this next week. I mean, somehow I, like, missed that. So, I guess with all the other shit going on. Timmy rescue. I'm writing it down. Life is full of ups and downs. Me, where are the ups? Where are they? That is depressing. What if I broke really bad news to you? You're actually in the up. The down is coming. Be prepared. Tired? No. Also tired, but with a resting heart rate of 160. Red Bull. When do you want to tidy up your apartment, but when you want to tidy up your apartment, but you get distracted by the things you find. Window closed equals death from heat. Window open, death from mosquitoes. I hesitate to give any advice, especially to the Germans, especially about windows, because you guys have done some amazing things. But here in America, we have figured out, and we don't even hardly open our windows, so I'm surprised. But we have figured out you can just put a screen in front of the window, and it keeps the bugs out, but the air goes through the holes. My finger when I use cheap toilet paper. A universal experience. If you had used a black person, it might have been funnier, but also then, you know, some people might think that's racist. People with the common colds, stay home. People with a new unknown supervirus. I'm roaming the entire country. Yeah, we should have never let that boat dock. I say just keep them on the boat. Hell, the boat could easily be funded by starting up its own reality TV show on Netflix. So just send in some cameras, airdrop some cameras, start the TV show, and in 10 months, when it's run through the population, it's like Squid Games. And the winners, you know, we can give them some money or something. South Korea is finished. Deutschland is finished. Not funny anymore. The car that changed lanes 8 times in the traffic jam. The car that accelerated at every opportunity. Me who stayed in the same lane the whole time in the traffic jam. Matterhorn. Anti-Matterhorn. And the picture is inverted. Every week there's some nerdy-ass meme. But that is why I love you guys. I don't know, bro. The soup is somehow lacking texture. Oh my god. Graphic design nerd meme. I feel like such a loser, but I will acknowledge that obviously that's the pattern for an alpha channel. And it means there's no data, no texture, nothing there. My shared apartment room back then, after I bought the flag for $15.99 on Amazon and had it delivered by an underpaid DHL courier. Me checking every 5 seconds to see if everyone is still celebrating the song I put on. You know what has always, to me, been kind of an odd phenomenon is that, like, for whatever reason, music, it's not like food, you know, where it's like, if you try an amazing food you've never had, you might share it with your friends. You'd be like, try this. And they try it and they love it, you know? Music is almost never like that, you know? It's like, when you first hear a band that you've never heard, or if it's just playing, like someone plays it in the car, there's very little chance you're going to be like, oh my gosh, yes, this sounds awesome. I love this. For whatever reason, music is just, at least for me, it's just something you have to like, after you listen to it a few times, it'll grow on you. And then you freaking love it. But it gives you this false sense of like, oh, this is so amazing. Like if I show this to someone, they're going to love it. And that's usually not how it works. Unless it's Fireflies by Owl City. That song, you know, everybody listened to that song the first time back. Life is short. Make sure you spend as much time as possible online and arguing with strangers. I'll take that to heart. It's a good point. How Timmy would have survived. What the hell is this? Entrance hidden under the sandbank. 6 meters down. Ventilation pipe. A fan. Timmy Hope the humpback whale. Yep, that's him. Entrance to the hideout. Okay. And Timmy, and that's him in the hideout. That one fart that cures all stomach aches. Well, that's the fucking stinkiest one, isn't it? Do you have something to drink? Only Gerolsteiner, Fallsteiner, and crab juice. He's drinking the crab. I mean, obviously I've never had those things, so. But apparently it's garbage. POV, thirst quencher after the sugar tax was introduced. Because it's just sugar. Whatever this is, like some kind of, just flavor for your drink. So it's going to be expensive. Okay, got it. How I let my food get cold while I look for a video to watch while eating. Start with assembly work. Look at the employment contract. The rest of the week also needs to be worked. What? Humorous take on German work culture. Oh, it's a pun. I should have known. Play on words. Between a specific industry and a day of the week. Montabaur. In Germany, this is prefabricated construction. Montag, and this is also Monday. That's funny. I got it. Boomer wealth building. I built a house in 1982 for 260,000 marks. Don't do anything to it for 40 years. Sell the house to an investment firm in 2023 for 790,000 euros. Fuck yeah, man. Good job. Incredible work. Millennials. You simply have to get a second master's degree alongside your full-time job. Yeah. Optimize your portfolio for 2 hours every day. Of course, optimize your portfolio. I love that. Optimize your portfolio. Even though there's a 99% chance you're better off just buying some global index fund and never looking at it again. Instead of combustion engine car, I now take the train. There you go. Save $1 a day. If I stay in my shared apartment until my mid-30s, I might have enough for the down payment. See? Same outcome, just two slightly different paths. The hantavirus is gaining momentum. There are jokes about the next lockdown. I already work 100% from home. My apartment is big enough for all my hobbies. My partner and best friend also lives here. Oh, there we go. I was gonna say, I mean, that's pretty funny to me. Just the idea that like you're fine because you just sit your ass at home and never leave, and you're just happy. Hey, that's great. With zero human interaction, but you got your best friend who's also your partner. What else do you need? So long as your partner didn't just get off a cruise ship, you should be all good. The trolley. You can switch the points and save the people on the track. But then the poor passengers will go to Berlin. This is the ultimate new dilemma for the Germans. And yes, I consider this a nerd meme. And so this is the third one of the week. Wow, that is a new record. I actually like the nerd memes. I think they're my favorite. Illegal sand Hicks technology. What's a sand Hicks? A German carnival association based in Wiesenheim. This would actually be interesting to eat. I'm thinking of my strategy. I'm like, how to attack this? Because normally I just go around the perimeter, eat the crust and then work inward. But I feel like it would fall apart. But this is genius. Me ate when the nice man behind the meat counter gave me a slice of meatloaf to snack on for the first time. Okay. That's cool. I like that. I like that. When you're finally honest with your therapist, but then suddenly not allowed to eat grapes. So what is this? What is this? You're not allowed to eat grapes. What do the grapes do? Wait, is this really why? Some antidepressants? There's some kind of compound that and it inhibits the frickin' depressant? No way. That's another, you know what? That's another nerd meme. Actually, no, it's not. I don't know if I count that one. Me, I don't need toilet paper when I go pee. Who the hell uses toilet paper when they pee? Well, I know women do. Me too. Well, yeah, that's just... There's no alternative. You can't use toilet paper. You're just not supposed to acknowledge that this might happen. Or does happen. A lot. Imposing. In the butt sand. In the butt sand. The fuck did you just say? In the butt sand? Imposant. Imposant. Wait, which word here means butt? Imposant. Imposant. Sand in the butt. How does this mean sand in the butt? Obviously, sand is sand in the butt. Impo. Nice. All right, on that note, I'm done. Why is there a freaking ad? I'm done, guys, after that one. Have a great weekend. I'll see you guys next week. Goodbye.